Hey guys, my name is Jessi. I work with Students for Life of Michigan and I'm a campus mentor in Grand Rapids. And I just wanted to share with you guys today how I got involved in the pro-life movement and how God called me to work with Students for Life of Michigan. I grew up and I just had this desire to help people. I knew that's what I wanted to do with my life, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. And I always struggled knowing what I wanted to do. Like, if you ask my parents, every single day I had a new occupation in mind. Like, one day I was a teacher, the next day I was going to be a firefighter or maybe a police officer. Like, I honestly had no clue what I wanted to do with my life. And I never really thought about working in the pro-life movement. I disagreed with abortion, but I never really did anything about it until I went to a youth group event at my church where for the first time someone talked to me about abortion and someone explained to me how awful abortion actually was and that 3,000 children were dying every single day because of abortion. And it was the first time that I actually stopped and thought about it. And then he told all of us that we could do something, that as Christians we had to do something to end abortion. And that was the first time someone looked at me and said, as an 18-year-old, you can do something, you can make a difference. And that really stuck with me. So I went home and I prayed about it and I was really convicted that this was an area I had to work in and I had to help in. But I didn't know what I could do. I was only 18, like what could I actually do to make a difference? Well, I found the Students for Life group at my college, and so I started getting more and more involved with them, and it was just so great to be surrounded by this community of pro-life students that believed the same way that I did. And it gave me that courage and that confidence that I needed to share my beliefs in my classes and with my professors and with my friends. And then when I was a senior in college, I was just scrolling through Facebook and I saw that Students for Life of Michigan had an internship available. And I was like, oh, why not? Like, this would be a really cool opportunity. So I applied and I got the internship. And so my senior year of college, I interned for Students for Life of Michigan, and it was just such a great experience. To be able to work with Kristen, you guys know Kristen is amazing. So to be able to work with Kristen and gain some experience working in the pro-life movement, I absolutely loved what I was able to do. And then I graduated college and I was like, okay, now I have to figure out what the rest of my life looks like, but I have no idea what I want to do. And I never really thought working full-time in the pro-life movement was an option for me. So I applied at like all these different jobs, working in foster care and all these different situations, but none of them worked out. Like, for whatever reason, nothing ever worked out. And finally I applied for a job at Right to Life in Michigan. And I got the job, and I knew that was God's way of saying, I want you to work in the pro-life movement full-time. So I worked for Right to Life in Michigan about 1.5 years, and over that time I got the chance to work with some of you amazing college students, and I loved it. I loved the chance to be on campus, to work with you, and just spend time with these students that were working so hard to fight abortion on college campuses. And so when a job opening came in the Grand Rapids area where I lived with Students for Life in Michigan, I knew that this is where God wanted me. And I had a lot going on at that time in my life. I was getting married and there was just so many different changes, but I knew that's where God was calling me to make a difference, to work with you guys, because the work that you are doing is so incredibly important. I just think it's so amazing to see where God has led me and where I am today.